broadly at the world around me. God, Iceman is good. He's so good. Oh, you know what? We're a Grandmaster deck. I should have played Iceman middle. Cause I'm never gonna want a Grandmaster him, I don't think. Especially not with Lindley in hand. Does Ancient One allow Lindley to buff himself with ongoing? It does, but I have to hide my screen so I don't get TOS for showing it. If I do this, I can't ham them. But it keeps speed. I could do this, and then I could do Lindley into Spider Ham next turn. It's close. I like spending all my energy here. Merlin is on one today, chat. He's like, why change one location when I can change them all? You could ham and then punk and then Ghost Spider next turn. Ooh, that's a good shout. Yeah, maybe that line was better. So I do this, and then if I fill this next turn, I can Lindley here and guaranteed toss a sword over here. It's kind of neat. Dig it. So this is 9 over here, because this gets +7. So we're adding 11 here up to 21. We're going up pretty sizably in the center. We can lose left and right, I suppose, here. Well, that's great for us. This is it, chat. This is it. This is where it all turns around. We had two 2/9s and they were wonderful. I believe in us. Playing the new card for 90 minutes and it finally happened. You think it would be okay for US Agent to go back to -4? Yeah, probably. I think the metagame looks pretty different than when US Agent was nerfed to 3. I think he deserved it at the time, but things are different now. Like, there's a lot of old nerfs they could undo, but it seems like they're more cautious about that. I agree, Travis. I think if there was one piece of Second Dinner's balancing philosophy I would critique, it's that they too frequently, or they not frequently enough, go back and unroll things once the metagame moves past where they were nerfed from. Like, I think it took them, and I think Werewolf by Night is like a shining example of that, right? Like, it took them way too long to get us back to a 3/3 Werewolf by Night, and he very obviously was fine to be there. I'm gonna save this for Lindley, or what's it called? And I'm gonna, well, so this is interesting. Do I Iceman here so I can Grandmaster the Iceman? Just like on curve 1-2 since I don't have Lindley?
Victory.
Is Shao getting nerfed in the next OTA? No. And anybody telling you they think Shao is getting nerfed in the next OTA is someone that's stupid to the point you should never listen to their opinion about Marvel Snap stuff ever again. God forbid Second Dinner print a playable card. Ooh, that's rude. God, I love Iceman Chan. He's so rude. He's so rude. Oh my goodness, mercy, he's dead, Iceman. Cut him some slack. This conversation is absolutely reminding me I need to make it a priority to finish my video talking about the history of how many times they've had to buffer nerf season pass cards after they release them. Second Dinner creates one playable season pass card and suddenly people just like lose their fucking minds and forget like the 6 previous unplayable ones. Or ones that had to be buffed in recent memory. Actually, what if I do this? And then next turn I go, oh no, it's Iceman. I would say I could do this and then go speed plus the ancient one, but I can't do that actually. I'm gonna do this actually, right? And then I'm just not locked into either of my lanes. I can move Spider-Punk out. I can move something out of here if I want. Fun fact, Strange Academy always moves your cards in the order they entered here, so Squirrel and Grandmaster are moving. Nico is always staying. Might be dead over here. And okay amount of points, I guess. Shao cooks us up. Oh wait, who did Shao buff? Did it?
Victory.
Oh, they messed up. Okay, so we should have lost that. There, Sable. Sable died. Nico ate their last played card. Oh, we should have lost that. I was like, why didn't it go? I was like, I know they play multiple cards in a turn, right? They should have been plus 12 over here for 19. Sometimes your opponent makes errors, sure, but I don't like to start a highlight off with a game that we should have lost. I would love to Lin Lee to start. That sounds lovely. Yes, I agree with that. My typical personal rule of if a card could lose a point of power and still be playable, they should probably make that change. Shao definitely fits that. I think trimming Shao down to a 5-7 or a 5-6, still a very good playable card and a change that I think is okay to make. I think all of the people being like, they should never print cards that have +3. I think those people are deeply silly and stupid. Poor speed. Oh, error shit alert, by the way. Oh, man. This is actually nuts, yeah? Because I get to Tau this lane, and then I get to Moonstone them. So Lin Lee's gonna pump himself live on stream. And then Ghost Spider's gonna fluff him up too. And then we'll drop Moonstone here. Gonna be absolutely massive. He's huge! I'm ready to get Shanged and or Enchantress. Not gonna be pretty for the home team when it happens, but at least my 2-drop was really big for a brief moment in time. And then, as is tradition, 0% chance I want to play a bunch of 1 and 2 Q games against this airship player. So I'm gonna go ahead and give them the silver ticket so they can you know, buck off. And we'll end the game happy with my 40 power Lindley. That sounds lovely. Old mental health concession. Fellow gamer of culture. This is a Hoaglandian.
Hey, I found a rook.
Found a rock. Goodbye, Sable. Is bouncing most likely. They might go full gamma here. They're actually gonna have a lot of cheap cards in it. We can redistribute the hulks. I mean, is that good though? Just a fan of redistribution. It might be good, honestly. I'm gonna leave myself the option because I can always pull Ham out to put more points here later. What was the campaign promise? A Hulk for every pot?
I found a rook.
Found a rock. I guess. Are Token Tuesdays worth the gold? Nope, they are one of the worst ways to spend your gold. I should really make I should put a making a bundles video on my list to do too. No, yeah, and every time it comes up that you shouldn't be buying Token Tuesday, there's a bunch of people in chat that are surprised to find that out. Yeah. And it suddenly makes more sense why a lot of people were confused when I was explaining you could get every card in Marvel Snap for $10 a month. And I bet all the people that are defensive on Reddit about that, they were like, that's not possible, you're lying. It's probably because they're doing things like buying Token Tuesdays, so they didn't redo the math. The absolute best use of your gold as a free-to-play or small spending player is buying large bundles for 3,000 to 5,000 gold at a time that contain progression currency, i.e. tokens and credits, as well as a series 4 or 5 card that you are missing. Obfuscating the economy is the point. So, to a degree, I agree with you. Obfuscating the economy is part of the point. But also, like, some of the Token Tuesdays are very clearly worse than just buying tokens directly on the token shop page in the thing. So it's not like it's a complicated computation. If it was like super convoluted, I'd be like on the side of the consumer here. Honestly, the thing you should be complaining about to Second Dinner isn't that it's convoluted, it's really simple. It's that why haven't they been changed to either be removed or be made better than the base rate? That's the problem. Probably because people still buy them. I really think this is an example of Hallen's Racer. I would not attribute malice to that which incompetence explains. I would wager it's literally. I've actually never said. I actually just typed this feedback to my second inner person, like, hey, why is this still a thing? Why haven't these been fixed or removed? So. Man. I guess I'm just doing this. How do we win a second lane? I have no fucking clue. Oh, I figured it out. Cool. Nailed it. Easy game. What an easy game for little babies. Marvel Step. How do we win a second lane? Just keep the faith, okay? If none of the upcoming large gold bundles have cards you're missing in them, one, congrats on buying the good cards. But two, the next best type of bundle to buy are the booster packs that run once or twice a week. I.e. the bundles that have, I think the typical rate in them is 500 credits for 300 gold or 1,000 credits for 600 gold. Oh man, the Madam Web crashes are unacceptable. Deeply unacceptable, second dinner. Madam Web crashes. We put an okay amount of points into play here. Ancient 1 plus speed, and then Moonstone plus Lindley with his sword. Nothing too crazy, but fine. Would have been even bigger on the right if our Iceman speed hadn't gotten cleared. Yes, the types of bundles to the switcheroo. The booster bundles used to be one of the worst things you could buy, and Token Tuesdays were the best, and now it's the opposite. What are your opinions on free-to-play and season pass only buyers buying cards to complete lucrative albums? I mean, I haven't run the numbers. I literally haven't run the numbers on any of the albums. But rather than asking me what I think about that, you should run the numbers and show me that the numbers say that that's smarter than just getting the bundles I'm talking about. I would love to be shown that buying variants for albums is optimal for completing your progress, but I'm not doing the legwork on that. It's not. I've done the legwork. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Cool. Thanks. Next. So I could get another Lidley here. And then if I could fill here, I could force the other sword to go center, but filling negative zone is like not particularly exciting. I think it's this into Moonstone Lidley, yeah. Don't tell Thanos, but we've porked death. Speed definitely feels like the right second ongoing payoff for this archetype.
All hail Hydra!
Gross.
Enough said, bub.
We already did, no matter how those ended up, yeah. Would I have won this with Moonstone on the left? I would have, yeah. Moonstone left would have been 13 over there. It would have put us to 27. We needed neither of these to jump left when this got eaten, but as the board fell, Moonstone here would have won the game. Neat. It wouldn't have guaranteed the other sword would have gone center, which is what I was going for, but I don't think you're supposed to play around Arnim Zola in the Destroy deck until you see it. The Destroy deck in recent memory has gained a lot of cards that the common builds are not playing Arnim Zola anymore, typically. Obviously, it's like still in their like reasonable output range, but it's also not a surprise when they don't have it. Oh, getting rid of Killmonger is so lovely.
What a game!
gosh, I have so many choices here. I think it's this.
I definitely need to change my underwear.
So this is 9 over here. And it puts another 7, it puts another 9 in the center. 2 plus the 7. This deck is definitely playing a very unique mix of cards.
Victory. Oh, snap.
I think Lindley is a super novel and fun design. I think it's likely going to be ranked very high on the Jeff scale. A type of card I enjoy playing a lot. It has a ton of interesting deck building considerations while simultaneously having a bunch of really good in-game sequencing decisions. I'm definitely copying this card. It's literally just a question of where am I playing this to copy it. I've heard enough, nerf it now. But it's funny because it's sad.
What a game!
These sure are locations of all time. What's wrong with them? It's fine. It's a little annoying that we're getting smaller on Jotunheim, but, you know. Lindley's a grower, not a shower chip.
the throne.
Honestly, them killing what's this nuts in the middle there is really good for us. Means I get to slide Moonstone in there. I get to drop him over here where he's plus 14, and then I get to Moonstone here, which powers up the sword and speed. So we just have massive stat lines here and here. Oh, did I forget to put my energy? Why do I have so much energy? Oh, I didn't play this card. yeah. I should play USH. I should play USH. Sorry. In my brain, which is very clearly old and riddled and bad. I was Moonstoning and Lin-Leeing, but I was moving Lin-Lee. I wasn't playing him. This was 6 in my brain. Lin-Lee and this build have both been very fun. Hey, appreciate everybody hanging out. We take a brief pause for the cause, let some adverts roll so they don't go over the top. I want to do some more with this one when we get back. And then we've got some other Lin-Lee decks to check out as well still. Don't go anywhere, gamers. We're going to be streaming for a little while yet this afternoon. If you're watching this on YouTube right now and you enjoy the content, don't forget to tap the like button. I appreciate all the folks that have done that already today. Yarby. Yeah, Lynn's real sweet. Grandmaster Lynn is fun. Enjoyed that so far. These being 3 fairly different novel ways to double up the sword bonus has been good too. Hello, favorite daughter. How was school today?
Daddy,
Yes, Haley.
what are these?
What are these?
Yeah.
These are all my different decks. I click on one, see there's different cards in it. We're playing this deck right now.
No, I don't want that.
You don't want that one? Well, that's the one we're playing right now.
Can I pick the next deck?
Well, we're gonna be playing for a little bit, and then you gotta go to skating class. You don't want to go skating?
I want cereal.
You want cereal?
But mommy won't get me it.
Oh, well, mommy's gonna be done with work in just a little bit if she's busy at the moment. I know. Oh, your life is so hard. It's tough being 5 and a half,
Daddy,
isn't it?
why can't you not see them very good when they're
This just
done?
in.
Daddy, why are there question marks?
Because we don't know which cards are in their deck. We're just starting.
And they can't see your cards?
Nope, not till we play them.
But on our screen we can.
Yep.
So you know what cards you have.
Yep.
Annoying child.
You're an annoying child. You are. You are. I love you. They have our pig too. I think I'm chilling on the Grandmaster. It could soak their ham target, and it could be good later. They parked my speed, which is
Daddy, they are pig.
they have our pig.
Spider-Man pig. Is that a Spider-Man?
That is
pig?
Spider Ham. Yep,
It's Spider-Man.
that's the Spider Ham right here. With the big eyes.
Wait, wait, tap on that guy again. What's the other call?
Oink. Makes pig.
Makes?
Yep, he turns a card into a pig.
What's that one?
See? This one's pigged. Oink.
What's the other one?
It's a moonstone.
No, what's the other one of them? No, that one. Yeah, what's the other
Oh, I don't know. Might it's just two of them. It's weird.
Oh, wait. Daddy, can you make more spider pig? We need more spider pig. Wait,
Yeah, I thought about...
you need more.
Haley girl, I love you, but daddy needs to be able to focus, okay? So please, please don't whine.
But you need more bees.
I was originally going to Grandmaster the Lindley, but I think free-guying him is actually better,
Daddy,
question mark.
Daddy, why did they only have one card, but we have three? Daddy, why do we have
I think we do this now, because they haven't played other cards yet, Haley girl.
then what is it?
Yeah, I think I probably should have played the Lindley Center.
Yeah, you played it.
I think was probably the better line.
They got the little pig. Do we got the little pig?
Then I'm gonna do this, and then this is dropping a sword in one of these two spots. If he drops the sword here, we can Grandmaster this over.
I'm hungry.
You're hungry? You should go eat then, because you have to go.
Give me cereal.
You most of the time when you say that, you haven't actually asked mommy for cereal, and lying is very bad. So go ask nicely and make it clear what you need, okay? Remember, we need to communicate clearly, not whine. I know it's tough. I don't know that 17's gonna hold on the left for 2 more turns. That is still a 4, meaning that this shrinks it down. It's a shame. It's a shame speed is pegged. Otherwise, speed plus Moonstone in a path would be real good. We're gonna have a lot of points in the center. Lindley is a big man. I make a big number at least, but we are cooked here. Wait, they're just playing mid? Oh, they're reanimating it and then eating it again. Yeah. Rip. Yeah, I needed a way to win a second lane and them getting to pick our speed. I really feel like we need a third. I feel like we need a third solid number. US agent does not feel like he's cutting it. Are there any other decent like ongoings make a number that I can copy? Yeah, we're struggling to win a second lane because I need more points, and I don't have a third. Like I need the games we have Speed and Lindley feel pretty serviceable. And like Spider-Punk is okay sometimes. Dazzler, she's okay. I don't know that we're consistently filling even 2 lanes though. I don't know that Goliath is big enough. So like just a full Goliath lane, they're only 3s. Iron Man. I don't know that I have the energy to put an Iron Man into play. Mr. Fantastic could be okay. I like Goliath, I think. Goliath's like good with Moonstone too. I have 1 ongoing, 2, 3, 4. This makes 2 usually. Do you want another way to move your cards around? I'm not really lacking a way to move cards so much as I'm lacking a way to put stats into play. Oh, Captain Carter's a good call out. Yeah. I like Carter. Carter is a card that scales for a lot of points with... I want a card that scales for points in a lane with Ancient One and Moonstone, and Carter does that for us. Because even at only 2, if you like have Ancient One in front and then you copy it onto her, yeah, that's good. I like Carter. Carter's a good suggestion. Bastion again doesn't do what I'm looking for. I need a way to win a second lane. Bastion's only good if I'm already in play. I guess Bastion's kind of a Frigga. I like the lower curve though. I feel like I have a hard time fitting 4s in. Let's start with Carter. Bastion's probably worth trying. I'm gonna start with Carter. Do I want Sentinels? I don't think so. If this ends up being a bad location for him, we can go spider him out. So they waited to play their 1s until the second turn of the game, so almost assuredly a Shulao deck. I think I'm ghost spidering this to the center, and then I'm putting Madam Web here, so that way next turn Madam Web could push the sword. I guess I don't love that. I kind of want to play my 3 out, yeah? I wish I could move this over to here. Well, I guess if I Madam Web this turn, next turn I can Sentinel plus a 3. I'm gonna do this. I'm hoping they put something into here so I can move Spider-Punk over to here next turn. Oh, you know what? If they're more likely... I guess I don't know that I'd expect them to play into nowhere. Just curve out. I want to get Madam Web into play. Oh, they have Nico Location reroll. That makes sense. I'm kind of in on hoping for a copy of Moonstone here. Oh, Lockheed scary for our Carter path. Okay, dodged a bullet. Am I winning this if I lose this? If I lose Crown City, they go to 7, and I'm at 7-12. Okay. Oh, I guess not if they shoot out me, though. Well, you know, could have been worse. Carter obviously not working out there at the end because of the Lockheed variants, but I think I think that feels like the right card for the role that I was looking for. Would have been really nuts if we'd have found the Moonstone there. This is a pretty sweet opener. We've got Lynn, we've got Frigga, we've got Mana Web to move around. Really good clean curve here with 2 into 3 into 2-2. Man, I love this Makari variant. It's gosh, is this a creative house pocket? Oh, it's an ultimate. Is this a new one? Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to start checking my my shop again. I hadn't seen this one added to the game. With the Spider Punk draw, do I want to mat him into Punk? It came out yesterday. Okay, cool. I got the Psylocke. The Psylocke is in my possession. Life sucks and then you die. Oh, Valley's gonna happen. Yeah, that's true. Okay, I accept. Humbly and graciously. We're just getting a free sword. It all works out. Oh, it's such a dill hole. All right, so they're in Aurora deck. Our sword winning the 50-50 there is nice. Aurora on the left is 6, 10, 12 only. And she's 4, 5, 6 in the center. Oh, I forgot about zombie hands, but
Victory.
should it not have made another sword when it revived? There's a Cosmo in the middle, Deaver. Yes, normally you get your on reveals, but the dog is there. What's the premise of this deck? Reed, Linlai, the Iron Fist text box are looking to play cards that synergize with him. Get Carter up front here. Noise. Although I guess that means my speed is not going to be very large.
It's clobbering time.
Chad, I looked away. What did I pork? Shocker. Okay. Well, you know. I guess this gives Peggy less of a chance to collect Stark Industry bonuses. They were playing a bunch of stuff there anyways. Think we're dead. Extra energy definitely significantly better for the opponent than it is for us here.
Escaped.
made our speed markedly worse. And we would play out most of our cards anyways.
Oh, snap.
Get Iceman down, try and throw their curve off here. Mystique doesn't really throw their curve off. They get to go Patriot into her if they want. Zombie hordes also have no power here, so they get a Patriot bonus on that one. Playing my Lindley Dark into the right has really worked out so far today. It could be great to do it still. So I'm going to copy Lindley, and then I'm going to fill this up on 4, so that way when I play Lindley on 5, it guarantees the other sword goes over to here. Would be the basic idea. Oh, that's so bad for me. Holy. Oh, it's so terrible for us. I needed the space. I needed to not lose a spot on the board to all. I needed to not lose 3 spots on the board. Gosh, that sucks. Cyclops clearly OP. Yeah, something like that.
It's clobbering time. Opponent snapped. Escaped.
Or probably just a newer player, chat. I actually can't see their profile from the stream. Most people don't understand betting mechanics. Is Lyn pretty bad? Lyn is an excellent card, I would wager. The nominal amount of work, it gets you 11 points of power for a 2 energy play. It's a pretty good move payoff that also synergizes with random other things. I recommend developing object permanence rather than coming in and being like, Jeff lost 2 games to an incredible string of variants. Is the card bad?
Isn't what you think. Snap. Opponent snapped.
The location variance feels like it's screwing with us at this point. And it's Aeroshim. I mean, at least they snapped me, I guess. Glass half full. Like, Ben, I'm trying to sell Marvel Snap cards for you here. Can you please help me out? I'm doing my best, okay? And on the last turn, I'm gonna get to Mommy Moonstone right and Grandmaster left. Ready for us to turn into like an Enchantress or a Cosmic Ghost Rider? Devil Dino, we've got that one covered. And Grandmaster is not moving anything on the left because all of these on reveals have had their text overwritten with Captain Carter's ongoing. That's why we're playing Grandmaster instead of Iceman, because Grandmaster also spends all of my energy. So that way speed gets a bonus here. Yeah, Tau on Captain Carter is kind of correct, huh? Yeah, I definitely think Peggy. There are a few people in chat that came to the conclusion we were looking for it, but I definitely think Peggy is the droid we were looking for. We started with Speed and Lindley, and I wanted like another way to like make a big number, and Carter seems like a great way to do that. Yeah, Peggy also pretty good on Murray, but like we won by a lot here, right? We're plus 40 on them almost. All right, Lindley's got some more cooking to do, chat. But this build was sweet. I think we accomplished our goal. It's a pretty novel mix of cards. We've got a few different ways to scale points, and then we've got 3 different ways that allow us to really make those lanes super tall. We've got Iceman and Spider-Ham for a dash of disruption, and then we've got the Madam Web, Ghost Spider, Spider-Punk package here that like works with Lindley and then works with this, that also gives us just some finesse to rearrange our points around the board in a way that's pretty fun. We're gonna take a pause for the cause before we dive on into the next one. I think we're gonna play some of this when we get back. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Don't go anywhere, gamers. If you're watching on the YouTube side, you enjoy my content, don't forget to hit the like button while you're here. Appreciate the folks that have done that already today.